Welcome back, dear viewers, to another captivating episode of Unsolved Mysteries. Today we delve into the enigmatic case of Jack the Ripper. London, 1888, was a city of stark contrasts. On one hand, it was the proud capital of the British Empire, adorned with grand palaces, opulent theaters, and bustling markets. On the other hand, it was a place of dark alleyways, overcrowded slums, and unspeakable horrors lurking in the shadows. In the midst of this paradox, an elusive killer emerged, forever known as Jack the Ripper. The Ripper's reign of terror over the Whitechapel district marked one of the most gruesome and baffling chapters in the annals of crime history. For more than a century, the true identity of the Ripper has remained a mystery, a riddle that taunts historians, detectives, and amateur sleuths alike. This is the true story of Jack the Ripper, his victims, the investigation that captivated the world, and the enduring enigma that haunts us to this day. Whitechapel in 1888 was a place forgotten by progress. Its labyrinthine alleys and dimly lit streets were home to some of the most impoverished and desperate souls in London. The district was a melting pot of humanity, teeming with those who had been pushed to the fringes of society by poverty, addiction, and illness. Amidst this backdrop, the Ripper began his reign of terror. His first known victim, Mary Ann Nichols, was discovered in the early hours of August 31, 1888. Her throat had been slashed and her abdomen horrifically mutilated. The brutality of the crime sent shockwaves through the community and beyond. The Ripper's signature was unmistakable, his method of operation chilling in its precision. He targeted women, often prostitutes, and left them with their throats cut from ear to ear. Their bodies were often mutilated with surgical precision, leading some to speculate that the killer possessed a medical background. The terror mounted as the Ripper continued his spree, claiming more victims in quick succession. Annie Chapman, Elizabeth Stride, Catherine Eddowes, and Mary Jane Kelly all met grisly ends at the hands of this fiend. Each murder seemed to increase in savagery, the Ripper leaving the police and the public in a state of paralyzing fear. The Metropolitan Police, under the leadership of Commissioner Sir Charles Warren, faced immense pressure to solve the case. The Ripper's taunting letters to the press only added to the public frenzy. The letters were signed Jack the Ripper, a name coined by the media that would endure through the ages. Despite their best efforts, the police were hampered by the lack of forensic science in the 19th century. The collection of evidence, such as fingerprints and DNA, was decades away. The investigation relied heavily on witness statements and the instincts of seasoned detectives. Amid the chaos, Inspector Frederick Aberline emerged as a key figure in the investigation. Aberline was known for his meticulous approach and his ability to gain the trust of Whitechapel's residents. He became a central figure in the manhunt, diligently following leads and interviewing potential witnesses. The public's frustration grew as the Ripper continued to evade capture. Vigilante groups formed, patrolling the streets in a desperate attempt to catch the killer. The police were caught between their duty to maintain order and the demands of a public gripped by fear. The Ripper didn't just kill. He taunted the authorities and the media through a series of letters. The Dear Boss letter, received by the Central News Agency in September 1888, contained the chilling message, "I am down on whores and I shan't quit ripping them till I do get buckled." Several more letters followed, including the infamous From Hell letter, which arrived with a small box containing a preserved human kidney, purportedly from one of the victims. Some experts believe that these letters might have been hoaxes, while others argue that they could hold clues to the killer's identity. Conspiracy theories abounded. Some believed that the killings were part of a Masonic plot, while others pointed fingers at members of the royal family. Theories ranged from the plausible to the outlandish, further complicating the investigation. The search for the Ripper focused on a wide array of suspects, but none could be definitively linked to the crimes. Some of the more prominent individuals considered include Francis Tumblety, an American quack doctor with a penchant for collecting uteri. Tumblety was in London during the Ripper murders. He was briefly a suspect but managed to escape to the United States before any formal charges could be made. Prince Albert Victor, rumors. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be the first to know when we embark on our next adventure. And remember, the world is full of stories just waiting to be uncovered. So until next time, keep exploring, keep discovering, and keep sharing.